Hey everyone, alright, so I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm terribly sorry about that. Moving on. So, I asked my friend some topics, and I was like, hey, what are some topics that I can make for a video, because I haven't made a video in a while. And so they were like, why you hate summer, why you hate the color yellow, and I was like, I love the color yellow, it's one of my favorite colors to be honest, but that's alright. And then they were like, ooh, cats, dogs, and I was like, I don't have much to say about cats and dogs, they're animals, not much to say. And then one said, what about finals? Talk about finals. And it's all the same person who said these random topics. And I was like, well, I could talk about finals, and I'm going to. But you see, I don't have a right to talk about finals. I've only taken finals twice. Well, actually my finals are next week, so that's going to be my second time I've taken finals. But I've taken PSSAs and other things, and all tests are all the same, correct? Right. So, I will talk about testing. Well, if you're going to take a week-long test, or PSSAs, or any other test depending on where you're from, if you're going to take a test that requires a more than a day period, so not like a class period test, like, you know, like those ginormous tests that, like, require you to take or you're not going to pass school, like those kind of tests. Here are some tips. 1. Make sure you're calm. And I understand a lot of people say that and stuff like that, sorry. But make sure you're calm, because, well, if you're not calm, you're not going to really know what you're doing, and you're going to stress out and forget any information that you just thought of. And, well, that's not good. 2. Encourage yourself, and I'm meaning in that in a very, like, positive way, not weird way. As in, like, literally tell yourself, you will be doing great on this, and even though you may fail, actually, it's okay. Just be like, I will do great on this. I will be great. I will know what I'm doing. Repeat answers to yourself. Have a friend write a letter to you, encouraging you. My friend did that during midterms, and she's just a beautiful woman because of that. Because she just wrote me a letter telling me that I'm great and that I will do fine and not to stress out about midterms. And I was like, you're a lovely human being. Don't stress out about midterms. Now, well, midterms or finals or testing. 3, don't stress out. It's just a test. You will not die if you get a C on it, or you fail it. You will not. I have not died. I failed my math midterm. I'm alive. So, you will not die, but don't stress out about it. But also, you need to worry about it to an extent to make sure you actually know what you're doing. If you go into the test not knowing what you're doing, and if you've done this many times of doing that, and you've done pretty well, then I'm not too worried about you. I'm talking about the people who have to study hours and hours for just a small test. Well, don't study hours and hours for the final or midterm or whatever test you're taking, because stressing out over this test is like stressing out over all the tests you just already took, because that's all that is. It's just one ginormous test of all the tests you already took during the 2 other midterms, or the 2 other terms, or whatever the giant test is. So, really, you shouldn't worry about that. So, study only like an hour, or like an hour and 2, depending on how much information you actually need to know. If you already know the basics of that information, then you shouldn't study it too hard. And last but not least, again, don't freak out about it. And when you're done, give yourself a reward. If that's at the end of that week of finals, midterms, the PSSAs, or whatever other test there is, if it's at the end of that week, then go get yourself some ice cream or something for doing a great job and for just doing the test. Because honestly, doing the test is hard enough. Those are my tips for taking any test that requires a long period of time. Have a lovely summer soon, and if you're already finished, then congrats. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye!